This section is hilarious. These guys are so surprised. They like, what the hell? Who is this guy? Dude, you guys are not going to be able to take me.
Is this the guy? What do you think? I didn't hear him coming.
If you look at the left side, we can see some cool little throwbacks to Metal Gear Solid 3, and also on the right side. You know, the big boss, the Fox unit, and all of that other good stuff from Metal Gear Solid 3, which basically made the Metal Gear Solid series technically, because Metal Gear Solid 3 is a prequel, more so than a sequel to the Metal Gear series, because it's how Big Boss was, you know, how he became the Big Boss and how Fox was created and all of these other cool things. Oh, just broke that dude's neck or knocked him out or something. I just love this whole symbolism that's right here. The apple goes rolling along, and for those of you guys that have played Metal Gear Solid 3, you guys know exactly what the symbolism means. But for those of you guys that haven't, I'm going to explain it in a bit. I love this CQC part.
No doubt about it. He is the legendary soldier. Call me Mama. Big Mama.
That's probably one of the weirdest lines I've heard said in this game, or in any game. Not sexual or anything, it's just plain out weird. What kind of codename is Big Mama?
I need to talk to you.
Honestly, when I think of Big Mama now, I think of Big Mama's House with Martin Lawrence.
My, how you've grown, David. It was you, not I, who was created from the rib of man.
She's referring to us being a clone from Big Boss.
I am your mother.
She's our birth mother.
What?
Yeah, this part of the game is all sorts of confusing for anyone who is not a Metal Gear Solid fan.
Not even a clone.
Long story short, Metal Gear Solid 3 takes place before this game, obviously, and the whole point of Metal Gear Solid 3 is that Big Boss falls in love with some girl. They end up together. She turns out to be a Chinese spy. They separate for a while. Then that's when Ocelot is also kind of introduced, when he first started off as a colonel, I believe. I think it was colonel. No, it was not colonel. Yeah, was it colonel? I forget. Yeah, it was colonel. And then general was the other guy, the thunder god guy. And then he would say Kuwabara, Kuwabara, which means lightning, which I learned kind of recently. Anyways, enough, you know, going on a tangent. Let's go back to this game. Sure, I guess we're gonna listen to your explanation. I mean, the reason we came here is for the body of Big Boss, and since you kind of want to well, you sort of want to explain things to us, there's no real reason not to, you know? Yeah, we know that much. We know that much as well.
I think you know him, but I know him better.
I mean, you gave birth to him.
He was once Ocelot, but Liquid has taken control of his soul.
Yeah, that's kind of what the whole thing I mentioned before about his arm being reattached to Ocelot.
Found her. When did this happen?
Also, Major Zero was the
Years ago.
director of the missions that Big Boss
During
underwent.
the Cold War, when the United States and the Soviet Union were still at odds. It was in that chaotic era that the Patriots were born. And I played my part. I was one of the founding members.
You.
Zero created the Patriots to manage and control the American state.
Basically like a whole Big Brother dystopian society type of group, you know. They controlled what happened in the United States, and they grew their influence because of the philosopher's legacy, which is, from what I remember, is like some
The sons of the
limitless supply of money somehow.
I am.
I don't really understand how it's
I bear
limitless
some
or
of the
whatever,
people
but
created the
Yeah, that's how they gained their influence. That's also how Big Boss decided to break, or that's the reason why Big Boss decided to break away from Major Zero, because he saw that Major Zero was kind of corrupt, and he was trying to idolize the Big Boss. I'm gonna skip this part because I kind of already summarized. This is basically the whole story of how him, or her rather, and Big Boss got together. So yeah, Big Boss didn't agree with Major Zero, so they ended up splitting ways. Um, yeah, yeah, that's basically Major Zero. She's gonna explain right here. Basically, Major Zero convinced a lot of people to follow what he believes in. Okay, this is honestly one of those parts that's like a 30-minute cutscene or something like that if you watch the entire thing, which is kind of ridiculous. But honestly, if you're doing it for the first time, like if you're playing this for the first time, I recommend you watch all of it. Maybe not the part that's just images, watch like the video parts where they move around and stuff and it's not just images moving around like this part right here. Watch all of these types of things. Basically, the ends did not justify the means. He was trying to create a utopian society by forcing everyone to adapt to how he wanted it to, which is when you think about it, that's not how you operate a utopian society. That's how you make a dystopia. Um, I'm getting so philosophical in this episode for some reason. Yeah, the boss's will was what she told Big Boss, or Naked Snake from back then, and he interpreted it one way, but Major Zero interpreted interpreted it another way, and well, basically the whole mission itself is flawed because the entire mission was fake. Um, the thing is, I know how to explain it, but I don't know if I want to explain it because it's a spoiler for another game, and I kind of want to do that let's play. I kind of want to do a let's play of that game later on because I have the Metal Gear Solid collection, which has Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and Peace Walker is all in one bundle, which is awesome. You know, that was her when she was little, or younger rather, not little, when she was younger. Yeah, see. But now she's older. The weird thing is she's our mom, but technically, like physically wise, we look way older than she does. Oh my god, see, this is what I mean, that this is one of those huge cutscenes. I'm skipping that part. The thing that kind of sucks about this game, as I mentioned before, is that it takes forever trying to explain things to everyone. So it's like if you don't really know what's going on in the Metal Gear Solid timeline or anything, you have no idea about the other games, you have never played Metal Gear Solid 3, it tries to explain everything to you in those cutscenes. But the thing is, it makes it tedious, boring, and annoying to watch all of it. So most people don't end up watching or, waiting through any of it at all.
It was in the data he obtained from GW. Together, he and I retrieved Big Boss. But Big Boss was still asleep, as Zero had left him.
Basically, Big Boss went into a coma because of Zero, and Zero is trying to make him a god. Make him live forever as a deity or a deity. I don't know how you say it. I think it's deity. E-I, deity. I think it's no. A is A and E, or just a hard A. So yeah, deity. Deity, deity, one of those two. Probably deity. I'll stick with deity for now.
I'll take you to meet her.
Sure. Sounds like a good plan.
This is his pics.
Okay. Getting all symbolic with us. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, he's literally in a coma in the back of a van. How the mighty have fallen. Yeah. Honestly, I don't think I would ever want to see any of my friends or family members in that scenario, like where they're still alive, but they're kind of in a coma
His
state.
body is alive.
Yeah,
His consciousness is locked away by nanomachines.
that's sad.
So technically speaking, he's not really brain dead.
He's a prisoner
We
in the
can't
body,
allow
basically.
Liquid to inherit the same sins that corrupted Zero, manipulating people's minds for the sake of his own ego.
Okay, so now that we know where he is, we need to defend him at all costs from Liquid. All right.
Otacon,
Snake, it's Naomi.
what happened?
She's gone. She's not in the Nomad anymore.
When?
Less than an hour ago. She disappeared right after she and Sonny got back from Dr. Madnar's place.
Why weren't you watching her?
I didn't have my glasses on.
Naomi said it herself.
Wow.
The experiment can't succeed without her.
You think she went back to Liquid?
Here's that man that was following us the entire time.
We managed to get our hands on a dialysis machine and set up an IC.
I like how Snake
We just
sees
learned
him
about
but doesn't really
dialysis
think
machines.
anything of it. He's just like, ah, whatever. It's just a
Yeah,
creepy
no
guy
worries
just
there.
strutting
Sonny's
along.
taking over for Naomi.
And we press the L1, we can actually see from the point of view of the robot.
Until then, Raiden can't move.
Hey, you! Come here!
Spoiler alert, it's a robot. Not only is it a robot with 3 hands, because why the hell not? Long story short, it uses 2 of the hands as bipod to support itself, and then the last hand it uses to fight, both with weapons and without weapons. Most of it with weapons. It brings out I believe it's a pistol, and then it shoots you with it. It's an annoying enemy later on, which now you know we're gonna deal with. It's a flashback to Metal Gear Solid 3 when we saw her in action, kind of. Well, I mean, technically, we still haven't seen her yet.
They found us.
Yup.
We're moving
They
out.
followed. Technically, they followed me,
Snake,
so I apologize for that. But I followed the Resistance members, so
they'll be on you in less than 5 minutes.
yeah, we
Are
both
they
suck
ready?
in that case.
We'll escape through the canal route using the real van. Get it ready. Hurry.
Yes, ma'am.
Snake, over here.
Sure. Where are we going?
You've got decoy vans set to draw some of our pursuers away.
That's a beautiful bike. I'm amazed it still works, man. Look at how old
All
it
of my
is.
Children were orphans. They work in arms factories.
Okay, long story short, she's gonna give us a whole pity story about how these guys don't really have anywhere else to go. She took them in, and now we have to go protect the body of Big Boss. You know, the coma body of Big Boss, essentially.
We have to keep Big Boss's body out of enemy hands, no matter what. Get
Yep,
the body
that's the
safely
plan.
to the canal escape port.
Hello, there's the gecko. Okay, so we're not going that way. And I assume that was a decoy van because we just left it there. Oh, nope, I'm not trying to shoot these guys. Oh, hello. Goodbye. I'm gonna try to shoot your legs. Okay, I guess that doesn't work. Getting rid of some of these people. Reload our gun, make sure that it's fully loaded. Oh, hello. Well, I mean, I'm trying to protect your guys, but I am returning fire, dude. I mean, there's only so much that I can really do in this. Okay, wait a minute. There you go. I'm trying to. Oh man, this section a lot harder than I remember. Then again, I am playing it on the hardest difficulty, so that's to be expected. All right. if I remember correctly, wait a minute. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I can actually switch this gun out for, yep, the P90. And if I remember correctly, I can use the P90, no? Yeah. The P90 is the gun you want to use. It has way more ammo, which means less reloads, and it also means more kills. Also, I believe it has a higher fire rate, so that means you're going to drop them quicker, technically. You know, if your shots connect. Because if they don't connect, you're not going to be able to do anything at all. Okay, take care of that guy, because he's the guy in the machine gun. Okay, that guy's still dead. Let's see. Alright, reload, let's see. Oh, crap, it's the frog. You gotta protect the van, make sure that the frogs are all taken care of, and that nobody stops this. Yep, we need to get through there, but how exactly are we gonna get through there? Okay. Oh, this one I actually have to take care of. I'm trying to reload. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Love this part. This part is one of the coolest parts. Slow motion, man. It's really hard to aim though. But I mean, on the bright side, you can get rid of at least one guy or something in the slow motion part. It's just cool. Sure, I've got to take them out, of course. You know, always the main character has to do all the work. Not any of the side characters. You know, none of the side characters are obligated to do any work at all. Let me take care of everything, because that's the way that it works. Okay. Alright, what am I helping on? There really wasn't... Okay, there you go. There you go. That's helping. It's time to reload. Alright, keep any frogs off of them. I believe we only really have to worry about any frogs that manage to get on top of them. Otherwise, we don't really have to worry about them that much. And, screw in the wall. Alright. I'm looking in front. Okay, okay, time to switch. We're gonna go with the regain R. Okay. Alright. We're in the next section. Woo! That's some progress. Now we have one of the B&B Corps after us. I kind of love the technique that they use for the voices of the B&B Corps. They use the voices of two people, a man and a woman, and they combine them together into one voice. Which is pretty freaking cool if you ask me, because just thinking about that technique is pretty smart. You know, you combine two different voices, you create an entirely new and unique voice, which sounds very menacing for one thing, very creepy for another thing, and it drives home the point that they're beasts, you know, but it also has that slight hint of a beauty, because it has a female voice that you can distinguish. That being said, you don't automatically think, oh, that's a hot girl in there. You kind of think, oh my god, what the hell is with that voice?